Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. I'm coming to you live from Belvedere, Illinois, and it's cold, but I'm going to be talking to you today about identifying trends and how we do that. Spatial intelligence is what the chief calls it. I call it a couple of different things, but we're going to stick with spatial intelligence for now, since we've got new people on. Patterns. I'm going to show patterns and how we see those, first of all. And I'm going to use a technique that's a little bit unorthodox, but you'll see it pretty clearly, pretty evidently, right away. And that's what we're about. We're trying to get you to find your system, your technique, your approach that you feel comfortable with and that works and that can get confident about as quickly as possible. Okay? So let's not waste any time and get right to it. This is a roulette table. It's called the American roulette table. There is an English or European roulette table, and the big difference being that this 200 does not exist on the European roulette table. However, as we see down here, the balance right now is 3,215, and I'm going to get that up to about 4,000 in a matter of minutes. The time right now is 11:37 p.m., and we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how this is done. First, we see that it's black 8. All right. We have the outside, we have the inside, and then we have the numbers right in here. And then we have the 00 and the 0 up here. We also have the side inside, which is 2-to-1 odds. As you can see, the highlighted areas, that's where each individual category causes a bet to be initiated. In the outside, obviously the 3-2-1 would be this area here, 2 to 12, that would be that area here, and obviously no further explanation is required on this one. Black, red is our primary for recognizing normal patterns, 50-50. Odd or even, you would think is the same, but actually if you count out all the numbers in the sequence and don't find a pattern, they actually drop the odds because they don't really happen that often. The outside, which is this highlighted section here, okay, if you broke this section up in half and this section in half, you're actually betting that the high numbers, 19 through 36, would be the trigger, or over here, and 1 to 18 would be this area here. All right, since we're starting and it's black, we're going to start with a normal bet, and we're going to just say that the only pattern that's visible is 8. So we will say spin, and it's going to do its thing. We didn't get anything. There's no pattern right now. So we're going to go, and since the only pattern is 1 through, we're going to go switch to red. And we hit it. So now we're up to 3190. We're going to now assume, since there's a pattern, okay, that it could potentially be, we're going to take the contrarian attempt, and this is where the 357 actually will be explained later. Name of this technique actually gets its name from 357. I'll explain that later, as I said. Okay, so we'll spin, and now we're at black, and now we do have a pattern. We have a what's called an even pattern. The even pattern being 2-2. Right? We actually just broke a pattern, which was the reds. Right? So now that we know that we have a pattern and it's even, we also actually have the possible beginnings of another pattern, which would be 1 through 8. The contrarian being the bet over here. However, we start from the in and work our way out, and you'll see that as I go on, as I continue. As I said, we do have a minor pattern, so we're going to test our pattern, and that's odd. We didn't get it, so now we have 3. Well, now the pattern has been confirmed, so we'll triple that. We're at 30, and we're going for an odd. And we got our odd, so we just got 60. Now we're about to break even there. Okay, so now we have another viable pattern beginning, so we'll test it, okay, at 10. This would be, if you're catching on, if you're a fast learner, the pattern that we're going to try to test is the 1 through 8. And we didn't get anything. However, a 00 or a 0, just any green number showing up here, actually means that we can say that it is actually another. Doesn't matter what whether it's 1 0 or 00, doesn't matter in what pattern confirmation you're trying to see. As long as it's a green, we're going to just say that it's a large number or any other sequence that you're actually trying to confirm. So we're going to up that to 30. Okay? And now we're going to double that, plus some profit. And we are really getting hammered here. Plus some profit. And there we got it. So now we're up, okay? And just to, we could keep going and going and going. There's equity management rules that we'll talk in another lesson so that you understand more and more about how the equity management is involved in the Forex. But for now, this is Jose, Forex trader and extraordinaire, and we will talk to you later.